What is up, guys? Phoenix here, and welcome back to another pixel art tutorial on the channel. So today we're going to be starting Mega Pearl from the Steven Universe Future episode. I don't know if you guys saw that episode. Two pearls fused together and created a Mega Pearl. So thank you to my cousin Halcyon for kind of helping me figure out what of Steven Universe characters might be fan favorites, which ones to build on the channel. You guys do often suggest some of them, but I do sometimes ignore some of those because either I don't have something to build for them, or I just don't feel comfortable building, or I don't like building them. This one looked okay to build. I already built Pearl on the channel. Oh, auto jump is on, didn't know that. So I figured it was okay to build that for you guys, or at least try to. So what we're going to do first off today, as this is the first part in the tutorial, is we're going to have grass and coal to do the outline. And if you're new here, just know that when I'm building, a lot of things in pixel art connect at diagonals. They do not connect directly like this. A lot of the times we'll be using the grass blocks to kind of create a bridge so that we can bridge together two outline blocks like so, making them meet at a diagonal. So if I say, let me just build up here for a second to show you. So if I say we're going up and to the left, because I'm going to be saying that a lot, or up and to the right, or down and to the right, or down and to the left, use the context. So if I say up and to the left, you can put a placement block to the top or left side of a block, so that we can use that to bridge either verticals or to the side or horizontal. Alright. Also, if I say singles, just know that they're like this. They're ones in a row, like so, and you should be good to go. Other than that, you're probably using visual keys or the right hand camera screen to just see if everything looks okay. So what I'm going to do today is we're going to go 150 by 150. Or at least give yourself maybe 175 to 200 in space to be safe. And I'm starting in the middle. So if you want, make sure there's 80 blocks to the left and maybe 80 blocks to the right of where you're starting to kind of shape your area out, and you should be fine. So where we're starting today, I have one single on the ground, but I'm going to actually put a second one on top, so it becomes two vertical. And we're going to go up and to the left from there. So keep on putting your placement block to the top or left side, and you should be fine for this next part. So we're going to go up and to the left, two vertical from this first two vertical, and we're going to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 times in a row. All right. So 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. 1, 2, that's 4. 1, 2, that's 5. 1, 2, that's 6. 1, 2, that's 7. 1, 2, that's 8. 1, 2, that's 9. 1, 2, that's 10. 1, 2, that's 11. 1, 2, that's 12. 1, 2, that's 13. 1, 2, that's 14. And 1, 2, that's 15. So in total, that's kind of a bad way to start the pixel art, to be honest. Usually it's a mix of different blocks. But let's go back and delete the dirt blocks. And in total, it should be 16 two verticals, because remember we started with this first one already here on the ground and added 15 to it. So let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, perfect. So I have 16 in a row right here. Now from there, we're going to go up and to the left 3 vertical. So place some block to the left or top side. 1, 2, 3. And here's where we're going to mix it up a little bit. From this 3 vertical, we're going to put a placement block to the left. And we're going to go up and to left 2 vertical. 1, 2. But from this 2 vertical, we're going to mark the top block. So when I say mark a block, we usually put a placement block on it. So that way when I reference it, you guys know what block to come back to. So we're going to mark the top block. But on the bottom block, we're going to add 2 extra pieces of coal to the left. 1, 2. Also, what I usually do on these first episodes of a series or a new tutorial is what I like to just start the base framework. We don't get too into detail until like the second or third part. So I just want to make sure everything fits into frame for the right hand camera screen, and that's usually where I stop for the day. Anyways, from this 3 flat, we're going to start going down into the left now. So I want you to remember to put your placement block to the bottom or left side, and you should be fine. And we're going to go up, down into the left 2 vertical to start. 1, 2. Down into the left 2 singles. 1, 2. Down into the left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into the left 9 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And let's go back now and delete these extra dirt blocks, other than the one that we marked. Remember, we're going to keep that one on the top right there. And we're getting really close to the ground, which is good. So after these 9 singles, we're going to go down into left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into left 5 single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down into left 2 vertical again. 1, 2. Down into left 2 single. 1, 2. Down into left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And then finally down into left 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that should have touched the ground. So now what we got to do is we're going to start working where we marked that dirt block right there and bringing it back up, because that is the only way we can connect to certain areas on the body. Right now, this is just the arch in the armpit and kind of some of the torso. So let's go back up to that top single we marked, and let's go up and to the right from it. So we're going to put a placement block to the right or top side. As we go up and to the right, 2 singles. 1, 2. Up and to the right, 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up and to the right, 6 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we kind of reached a nice little intersection point where we can either go to the right with the build or go to the left. I hope we have enough time to do both, but I do want to bring the right side to the of the build down to the ground first. So what I'll do is on this 6 singles we have right here, let's find the 4th one from the bottom. So let's start from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on that 4th one, what we're going to do is we're going to add an extra 5 to the left. Actually, is it 5 to the left? Actually, we're going to add an extra 6 to the left. Pardon me. 1, 2, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let me get rid of these dirt blocks first so I can just kind of recheck what I'm doing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now what we're going to do from there is we're going to mark the end of that 6 flat we just created, because we can continue to the left with it, but we're not going to yet. Or we can go up and to the right with this 6 singles we just created and continue working that out. And that's actually what we're going to do. We're going to be going up and to the right, 2 flat. And from this 2 flat, we're going to go to this block on the right. And first we're going to put 1 on top. And then we're going to go down into the right from it, 7 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Now what I want to do is from the 7 flat, we're going to go up into the right 2 singles. Up into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. And from this 2 vertical, what I want you to do is each block is going to get 1 piece of grass block to the right of it. And then 1 piece of coal to the right of that. So we have like a grass block sandwich. And now on top of that grass block, what I want you to do is we're going to put 5 pieces of coal going straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's delete these. Now what we just created basically is this 5 vertical, which we're going to mark right now, can be used to frill, do like the frill or the neck part of her jacket, but we're not going up there yet. As you can tell, a lot of this stuff is setting up prep work, all right? And in the thumbnail, you can see where this stuff will connect to later, but right now, a lot of these things just look like floating parts, and we will fix them later, there's a reason why we're marking them, so that we can come back to them. So from this 2 vertical on the right, we're going to continue working with it by going down into the right from it, 9 singles. So put your placement block below or to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Let me make sure I'm still recording. Yeah, I am. That's good. That's good. Okay. From there, we're going to go down into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. And from that 2 flat, the left block is going to get 1 underneath it. And the right block is going to get a placement block to the right side so that we can go up into the right 1 single. And let me just zoom out so you can see what we just did. Or you could just look at the right-hand camera screen, of course. All right. Perfect. So from this block on the left side that we put the one below it, we're going to mark that, this dangling block right here, because we can come back to it and complete the sash on her chest. But like I said, I want to do majority of the framework today. So we're going to be working with this up and to the right single we have over here and continuing with it. So from there, we're going to go up and to the right 2 vertical, placement block to the right or top side, 1, 2, up and to the right 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3, up and to the right 2 flat, 1, 2, and from this 2 flat, we're going to go to the right block and put 1 on top. We're then going to go up and to the right 2 flat again, down and to the right 1 single, down and to the right 6 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now that we zoom out, you can see all these shapes we have going on right here. We can build off of some of these and start arching up, but there's a lot of dirt block markers currently on our build. So I'm going to ignore some of these because we'll eventually come back to it later. And instead, we're just going to work with this 6 flat, and we're going to go up and to the right 4 singles from it on the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically what I'm saying is later in the build, some other parts of the build will connect back to this. We're not putting a marker on it right now. All right? So don't be surprised when something connects back to this later. So from the 4 singles, we're going to go to the second block from the left. So this one right here. And we're going to put an extra 3 blocks below it. 1, 2, 3. We're then going to be going down and to the right. So our placement blocks from here on will go down or to the right side of the final. And we're going to go down into our 2 vertical, 1, 2, placement block, down into our 2 vertical again, 1, 2, placement block, down into our 1 single, down into our 2 flat, 2 times in a row, 1, 2, that's 1, 1, 2, that's 2, down into the right 4 flat, so placement block on the bottom or right side, 1, 2, 3, 4. And from this 4 flat, we're going to go to the first block and put a placement block below it so that we can go down into left 1 single. And then I want you to mark that single because we're going to come back to it later. We're then going to hover to the right side of the 4 flat and put a placement block to the right or top side of it so we can go up into the right 1 single. And then up into the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And looking at the right hand camera screen, this does look like quite the mess of a build, but I just want you guys to bear with me and understand that this is all on purpose currently, and it'll all make sense in a bit. Anyways, from this 3 vertical, we're going to mark the top block and work with the bottom block. Whoops. And from the bottom block, we're going to go down into the right 15 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's go back up and delete this. Underneath this 15, we're going to put a placement block below it because we're going to work in both directions. First, in the left direction, we're going to go down into the left 16 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then we're going to touch the ground by going down into the left 8 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Now don't forget we put the vertical right here because, or not the vertical, we put the placement block on the bottom right here because we're going to work with the left and the right side. We haven't done anything with the right side yet, so that's what we're going to do now. We're going to go down into the right 2 vertical, 1, 2. Put your placement block to the bottom or right side, and you should be fine for this next part. Down into the right 1 single. Placement block, down into our 2 vertical again, 1, 2, placement block, down into our 1 single. As you can see, we have a 2, 1, 2, 1 pattern. This does go on 2 more times after this, so let's just do that. So we already have 2 right here. Let's do it another 2 times. So down into the right 2, 1, that's 1, then 2, 1, that's 2. All right, same pattern 4 times in a row. All right. Look at the right hand camera screen. Look at what I have going on right here. It's very easy to follow. From here, we're going to go down into the right 1 single. down and to the right 2 vertical, down and to the right 2 singles, 1, 2, down and to the right 2 vertical, 1, 2, and then hopefully to touch the ground, we're going to go down and to the right 5 singles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. All right. So usually I cover more of the frame in my little 15-minute segments, but as you can see, there's a lot of oh, I'm sorry if you hear any background noise. I think there's a fire truck passing. But as you can see, there's a lot of base work being done here. So in the next part, I do want to bring up the left and the right part of the shoulders and then start the neck, and then we'll work on the head later. But hopefully you guys are enjoying this. This is just a little light starter to the build. I know it's a little bit more slow paced, but I think this is a better way for me to pace my videos so that I don't get burned out as fast. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. This is Phoenix, and as always, I'll see you guys later.